Hello chatbox out there. Today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys out there about what I got to on my Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So on Wednesday night I went and saw the Jonas Brothers in Birmingham. It was amazing. I had such a great time in Birmingham. Me and my older sister and her family friend made our way up there and met our other family friend up there, and we went up in the lift to get to where the food court was. I hate lifts, so I was a little bit nervous about that. Then we met up with my younger sister, her boyfriend, and her boyfriend's sister. We're going to be having Nando's, but unfortunately the wait was too long, so we just went off to the arena and got some food from there. And then we showed our tickets, got in and had some food, and then went to where our seats were, and we got taken down the stairs. And my younger sister told me a little white lie and said that I was going to be sat with her way at the back, so our seats weren't too good, so not to get my hopes up. But she'd actually got me and her sat in the second row of the seats down by the front, and we were as close as we could get to the stage without being very P and having to pay a lot of money. So I was so happy, and my younger sister said she was about to cry with happiness because she said how my face lit up when how she was so happy, and it was just amazing. And yeah, it was just so lovely, so I gave her a massive hug. Best birthday present ever, and I just had such a great time. There are two startup acts that had started before, like warm-up acts, that's the word. And one of them was called Jordan, and then the other band was called Picture This, and they were amazing. And the main singer for Picture This is Irish, and his accent is so, oh god, I love it, and he is gorgeous. Got a few photos of them, and then the Jonas Brothers came from the ceiling, the lights started going, and everyone was screaming. My ears were ringing, my throat was hurting by the end of the night from all the singing and screaming, and my arms were hurting from all the waving, and I was dancing the right way. I had such a great time. They sang some of their solo stuff and some of their band stuff, and also sang some songs from Camp Rock, which was awesome. And one of the startup acts that was singing and performing before the Jonas Brothers sang no, Don't Look Back in Anger, that's it, from Oasis, and some of his original music, and it was really good. And then the Jonas Brothers sang Year 3000 by Bastard, which was awesome, and they're just so amazing, and it was just such a good atmosphere. I couldn't stop smiling, I was so happy. The album is called Happiness Begins, and Happiness Begins when you go to a Jonas Brothers concert. It was amazing, and we were the first concert of the European tour, so the European leg of their tour, so that was good. And I then got a poster to try and show you without failing epically. I probably will fail epically. Here it is, the Jonas Brothers, and then it says on the bottom Jonas Brothers Happiness Begins, so I will be treasuring that. And then we got out, and it was literally crazy. There was people everywhere, and me and my younger sister waited for my older sister and our two family friends and her boyfriend and younger sister, and then they got a cab back to her boyfriend's house, and me and my older sister and our family friends had to drop my younger sister's boyfriend's sister home, and we then made our way back, and we didn't get back till 2 in the morning. And then I got back and uploaded the photos and videos to my social media, sent a few pics to my mates, and then went to bed. I was literally so exhausted. And then on Thursday, so yesterday, I got up after a nice lie-in, and I had a tasty tea cake and a cup of tea for my breakfast. Listened to music, and the others were at work. I'm not in work till Saturday and Sunday now. Weekends are non-existent. Good thing I don't really normally have any plans, so I now work weekends, Sundays, Fridays, sometimes whenever I can get any work really. I'm happy to do that. I just love it. And I am working Saturday, Sunday, and I'm working Thursday evening, and then going to be working the weekend again. So I'm looking forward to doing that. and I'm doing an evening shift on Thursday, doing 6 till 10, so that should be fun. And I had a cup of tea, did some drawing and colouring and word searches, went onto my Facebook to Instagram, listened to a bit of music, and my dad got back and went off to bed, and I went off for a massive walk and went to the charge shops, and I'm going to be showing you guys what I got from the charge shop. First thing I got was one of these sand toy beady things, whatever you want to call them. I've got so many of these in my office in a little red tub, so I will be showing you a tour of those soon. I love them. They're just so goddamn adorable. I always get these when I'm on holiday. Also, another thing I always get when I'm on holiday is novelty pens, and as you guys know from my office tour, I absolutely love novelty pens. I got this one, which is a screwdriver. Also comes with a screwdriver keyring, which is another thing I love collecting. Pens, keyrings. I'm a bit of a collective. I just love collecting things, really. Then the last thing I got, last to last, is this 90s Barbie doll. Look at her luscious blonde hair. I love the 90s Barbie because they are very close to my heart. They're the dolls I grew up with as a child, and I just absolutely love them. I love the eyes. She's got lovely greeny blue eyes. I love the hair, the body mould. I like the dolls now that they're like very diverse and different sizes and different skin tones, but I do like these style of the dolls a little bit more because they are the dolls I grew up on, and some of the outfits that the fashionistas have nowadays are pretty peculiar, and I end up normally with the dolls I get normally end up changing the outfits because some of the outfits aren't particularly nice. But I really like her outfit and her hair. She kind of reminds me a bit of Mariah Carey from the 90s, and I love her outfit. I put these shorts on her because she came with a bikini top and this little necklace, but she had a knitted dress on. I took her out of and just put these little shorts on her, so I can't wait to add her to my collection. Then I got back and I got some orange juice crusades, which are my favourite drink. I'm just so addicted to those drinks. And then I got some donuts from Greg's. Not all for me, cheeky mares, before you say anything or think anything. I got back and had a donut and a cup of tea while I'm watching the Aussie soaps and writing a bit of my journal. And my older brother got back from being out, and he got picked up by Dad earlier on in the day because he went to go into do TA with one of the kids he works with, but the kid wasn't very well, so he got to come home, and so he was just on his Xbox for most of the afternoon. And then my younger brother got back from being at work, and he went off out to the gym, and I watched the evening soaps, UK soaps, love them, love Barham. I watched some Barham fan vids, and then watched Love Island, finished up my journal and put that away. And then I watched the new Schitt's Creek, the new Sabrina, no, not the new Sabrina, I'm starting Sabrina's third series. I watched the new Schitt's Creek, the new Will and Grace, and Good Trouble, and I need to start watching Sabrina. And yeah, I can't wait to start watching that. I'm going to start watching that tonight. And then I went to bed, and I got up later on today. I was supposed to have morning group as I do every Friday, but because I've had such a busy few days with work Tuesday, the concert Wednesday, and then going on my last little walk yesterday, I was like, I shan't go today, and I'll just have a nice line and just relax. My mum had a bit of an upset stomach the other day, but she's feeling a lot better now, which is good. And I had a nice refreshing shower, listened to a bit of music, did some drawing, and I had some toast and a cup of tea for breakfast. And my older brother and sister and younger brother were at work, and younger sister is at uni. And I went onto my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, lost a few followers, but I'm not letting that get to me. I'm trying not to. I have a bit of a obsessive personality, so I kind of stress out about things like that, but I'm just trying not to let that get to me. I then got my Peter does out and was sorting those out, and then my dad got back from being at work and he went off to bed, and I got myself ready and went off to see my best mate at his new house. And it's a great house, only around the corner, so it's not too far. Had my big raincoat on because it was a bit cloudy, but not really that like it was going to rain. And as I was walking, it began to rain, so I got a bit soaked, but luckily I didn't get as soaked as last time when we went and saw the house. that he showed me that he was going to be moving into, we literally got drowned like rats. We lived like drowned rats basically. So I'm glad I didn't get as such as that. And I ended up having to FaceTime him because I got a little bit lost in the new estate that he's moved into. And I got to his, looked around his house, had a chit chat with his younger sister, and talked to them about my job, talked to her about my job, and we just hung out in his room. We just did a bit of Border Worlds on his final player, and then I was just playing on his PlayStation on this car racing game that I'm not very good at, but it was very fun. Had a bit more of a chit chat and just sat and chilled, and then headed off as he was off to see his grandma with his dad and sister. I got back and I went up to my room and just chilled, almost fell asleep, but I didn't. Sort my dolls and dolls out, and my younger brother got back from being at work and he's off to the gym, and he said that he was using one of my notebooks. So I was like, well, can you ask that to him? And he just tagged me and said, shut the F up. I was like, what the hell? Don't talk to me like that. And it turns out it was his own notebook, but he said it was one of my notebooks just to pee me off. I was like, why would you do that? So my mum had to go and I was like, why are you such a shit stir? Because he just loves to say stuff just to wind people up. He's so annoying. I'm glad he's going to the gym so he's not here winding me up. My hair's being a bit crazy. It was so blooming windy out there. I literally thought I was going to get blown away. It's been so windy for the past few days, so my hair was looking pretty nice. Managed to get a nice selfie earlier on, so that was good. And I'm having pork, no, not pork, steak for tea. That's it. I'm looking forward to that. The kitchen smells lovely. I had a sausage sandwich and a cup of tea and some biscuits when I got back from my latest lunch. And sorted my Blue Dolls out, did some Blue Dolls photography, put those away, and I'm now going to be going to watch today's Neighbours and Hemingway, writing my journal a bit, doing a bit of drawing, and then just going to be doing some having some chill time and doing some new designs, and then getting ready to watch the soaps, and need to get my uniform ready for tomorrow. I hope you guys have all had a great week, all have had a lovely Friday, and have a lovely rest of your evening, and have a great weekend ahead. And I'll see you soon with a new vlog very soon. Bye!